Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so as you might know, it is Leo season. Yes, which is actually my season. And I wanted to do a Leo theme drawing. So I am going to be using oil pastels. That brand will be Faber-Castell. That's how you say it. And I have the brand for like a really long time. And so I just use it. I also have like the pastel pencils too. And I might use those for like smaller details. We will see. But anyways. All right, so we're gonna be using faber-castell. This is what they look like. And those are basically oil pastels, you guys. So I'm gonna start with the black color, which I just showed you guys. And I kind of like just like going in and like blocking in my colors, and by blocking in, like just like adding certain colors to areas that I feel like are that color, I guess. So you can see that I'm blocking like the shadow. I'm outlining like the hair, and it's not perfect. Like I'm just trying to get like it blocked in. You're gonna like this takes a lot of time. You have to add layers, and so it doesn't need to be perfect right away. It's all about the process, you guys. All about the process. And you can see that I'm using a dark color, and I'm going in with my lighter brown, which is like a reddish brown. And then I go in with a yellow ochre, and then like a peachy like kind of color. And you can see that I kind of go back and forth up there. So like I'll do dark brown, and then I'll go back to red brown, and then I might go back to dark brown. Because it really like going back and forth helps it blend together better. That way you have a nice smooth blend. I don't really like it doesn't need to be smooth for my liking. But some people like things to be really, really smooth. And if you want to be smooth, like add pressure and it'll smooth that thing out, and it'll just blend really nicely. You can see that I'm kind of like adding a shadow, going back and forth. There's a lot of give and take, like keep going back and forth and back and forth. And here I went ahead and I added like a blue, because like I feel like it's kind of common to use like cool colors for your shadows if you're using warm colors. And so I used blue for like my shadow, because I wanted to kind of see that separation from like my chin and my neck, because everyone's chin is like usually like in front of their neck, and you want to use that to create depth. And now I'm blocking in the hair, and again, it doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. I'm just really just like putting color there, and not using straight lines, because I don't want her to have straight hair. So I'm kind of getting like a wave, kind of like a wavy line. And these are the pencils that I was telling you guys about. And then like the little, it's like I added like the symbol for the Leo on there, and kind of like I want to have like the symbol kind of glowing a little bit. So I went ahead and like outlined it, that way I didn't lose my edges. And I'm going back and like adding dark colors, and then like just like I said earlier, give and take. So I'm adding a light color and then a dark color, and then going back on top of it with a light color again.
Okay, and then with my pencil, you can kind of see what I'm trying to do with fine lines. It's going to be really hard to get those fine lines by using just a regular oil pastel. Because like you've seen, it's like really just like a fat like crayon pretty much. I mean, there's bigger crayons, but like you're not gonna get those fine lines with that size. Okay, and so I basically went ahead and then put like a blouse kind of color, and I went to kind of go with like a red fiery kind of color because as you know, Leos are a fire sign. Okay, and so we're passionate and fiery and all that good jazz. If you guys like want me to like do just a separate video of like showing blending, like I can do that. So leave a comment and let me know, like say, hey, can you show me how you blend? And I mean, I'll show you how I do it and what works for me. And then I can also like show like some other like maybe styles or techniques. Okay, you guys see I'm back at my hair again. I'm telling you, like it's all a process, okay? It's layers and layers and going back and forth and figuring out what works best or what I like or what you might prefer. Because when you add the color, you can kind of start seeing that it starts to get a little bit smoother. Then you don't see it doesn't look as grainy, you know? Like you don't see like these little white dots. You know how you have a TV and it's like all staticky? Like, I mean, that's a style. Like if you like that, that's cool. I kind of want mine to be just a bit smoother, just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna block in that shadow because like under her nose, it kind of like creates like a bit of a shadow because it's coming off our face. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in here and these are like these earrings, and I want to kind of block these in. And again, you can notice that like I'm using these pastels, and so like it's a lot harder to get these details. What I have in my hand right now is a X-Acto knife. That's the blue thing that I had just a little bit ago. And basically I'm just kind of scratching the oil pastels off. So it kind of creates like a sgraffito effect. And it's basically like when you're scratching off like the color basically to like either the color that's underneath that or like just the white paper. But if you do that, be careful because you don't want to tear your paper. Like you don't want to do that. And I kind of use it like to kind of create texture. Like you can kind of see like the little lines in the hair. I use it for that. I kind of use it for a little bit of a lot of stuff. Like in her earrings, I'll use it. And see this right here, like I wasn't really happy with that area, and so I'm gonna just kind of color over it a little bit, and then kind of readdress it because I didn't like it. But you can see how I'm adding yellow because I want that like light reflection to hit like the bottom portion of her face. Yeah, I kind of like it because it kind of has like this glow effect that's under, like on her lower half of her face. And like you can also use like a Q-tip like to kind of get like a smooth um a smoother like effect. I don't have any Q-tips, but I think those work great. I used tissue in one spot and it kind of like I did not like it, kind of like stuck to the paper. So instead of using tissue, maybe pick a certain type of tissue and kind of work in this. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I think this just goes to show that sometimes you're just not gonna like things. You're not gonna like something. You're gonna have to readjust it. Like, so I basically covered it all up, pretty much. And I'm gonna go back in there and like, I feel like that's better. Okay. This is the X-Acto blade that I was talking about. And I kind of scratched it out as opposed to like using color. And I want that area right there to be lighter, so I kind of scratched off some of the color so that I could put more color on top of it. And then again, I'm using my pencil to kind of get some of the little details and things. You can see how I'm scratching away from the lines. You can see like the lines for the hair. I really like that. I'm digging that. There's the border. You guys, thank you so much for watching and sticking through this video with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please ask me. I will try to answer them the best that I can. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think this turned out like pretty dope, especially for like my first time doing like the kind of theme, I guess. If you guys think I should do another theme, like maybe cancer, no cancer, just pass. But I didn't do anything for cancer. So if you think like, hey, I should do something else, hit me up, let me know. Again, thank you guys for watching. Let this thumbs it up, subscribe. Love you guys. Have a great day.